Okay, so our place was ancient Persia, and the background right here, this is the flag of ancient Persia.
Alright, so this is what ancient Persian Empire was. It was below sea level, and there weren't many mountains, but no river. And so, ancient Persia now is Iran. Multiple countries that we've learned about have been in Iran. So basically, most of this is now Iran.
In 607 to 627 BC, before ancient Persia was defeated by Rome, and then in 539 BCE, Babylon took over Persia. In 546 BCE, Persia took over Western Asia Minor and coastal Greek cities. In 530 BCE, the Indus Valley was conquered by Persia. In 525 BC to 404 BCE, Egypt was conquered by Persia, ancient Egypt. And in 330 BCE, the ancient empire of Persia ended when Darius III died.
So Zoroaster was the man who created a religion for everyone to believe in, and it was called Zoroastra. I don't really know how to pronounce that. But it was just everyone had to believe in one god, and instead of multiple gods, so everyone was focused on one. And Herodotus was in 484 to 424 BCE, and he was known as the father of history. And also Xerxes, the son of Darius the First, started the Persian Wars because he didn't really know what he was doing that well, and he was not a good leader. Cyrus II ruled from 559 to 529 BCE, and Cambyses II ruled from 530 BCE to 522 BCE. Xerxes was also the ruler of Persia in 480, which is also why he led the war, and they lost.
Okay, so some significant events, contributions, and achievements in ancient Persia was poetry, and it was highly respected by the Persians, and Avestan, and it was a written language used in Persia for 12 centuries, and it was very significant because it gave the Persians a way to preserve all the things that their brains couldn't remember forever. And some ancient literature in Avestan is read by the followers of Zoroaster. And so some significant events in Persia were when Cyrus overthrew the Median king and became the ruler of Persia, when Cyrus captured Babylon and freed the Jews, when Cyrus's son Cambyses II overthrew Egypt, and when Darius I became king and reestablished and extended Persia.
There's a couple of reasons for the decline of ancient Persia. One being that they were having limited resources, so they couldn't have any more scientific achievements, and they couldn't have any better weapons. The kings started to be greedy, and they hoarded the gold and silver, so the citizens revolted and tried to overthrow the kings. And then by that point, the kings and rulers started to work for the evil spirits and started stealing from the poor. And at that point, they were so out of contact with each other that the Arab Muslims overthrew them in 652 AD.
So some interesting facts is that Cyrus built the foundations of different systems like mailing and just a bunch of different things. And where ancient Persia was, it's called Iran. Now it's Iran. And Persia was divided into 20 different provinces, which are basically states, what we have in here. And the Persians did not pay taxes like most of the other people did. And by the 5th century, Persia was the largest empire the world had ever seen.